it going, guys? Spam here, and today I'm gonna share with you what's in my tech bag. So I personally try to keep my bag as simple as possible. I don't add a lot of fluff into the mix. So in this bag, I have all the bare bones essentials needed for my daily life. To begin, let's talk about my bag, the In-Case City Backpack. This bag has a great design with the fabric-like black and gray exterior and padded foam insides. What I really like are all the spacious compartments and pockets, which really give the bag a roomy feel. I could fit all of my tech products in here with no problem whatsoever. The bag itself is built really well. I don't just use it for tech, but also school. I bring it to school every day, put it in my locker, bash it around, and it looks like it's almost in brand new condition. A nice feature I like with this bag is this fuzzy main compartment. There's this really nice fuzzy lining that's meant to prevent a computer from getting scratched. And every compartment is made with meticulous detail. Definitely check In-Case out. They're an excellent brand who've made quality products for years. Okay, so to continue, the most prominent thing I carry in my bag is the MacBook Pro 15-inch with Touch Bar. Now, I mainly use this as my video editing machine, besides watching YouTube videos, of course. Now, you probably don't know, but I use Final Cut Pro, that rhymes, as my video editor. All these videos on this channel are made with Final Cut, and it's fast, snappy, and intuitive, to say the least. It's how I express my thoughts and ideas with the world. And without my Mac, I wouldn't be able to do this. To be exact, this is the 2017 15-inch MacBook Pro with Touch Bar. It has a Radeon Pro 560 graphics card, Intel Core i7 7th generation processor, Intel Iris 6300 graphics, and an extremely high price. This thing ran me $2,800, but in the end it provides smooth and buttery 4K editing. Brandon Havard, you must be freaking out at me, so I'll just leave. Now, to be real, I'm editing 4K footage off the Sony a6300 at 23 frames per second, and I'm not dropping a lot of frames. Now, it's certainly not a perfect experience, but it certainly beats the 2012 iMac I used to edit off of, and that was not fun at all. That's just me, though. If you had a different experience with the MacBook Pro, be sure to tell me in the comments down below. I'd love to hear it. So in correlation with the Mac, I need a safe place to store all my footage. This thing has to be small, fast, and portable. And for this, I use the Samsung T5 SSD. This drive checks all of the good drive boxes, I guess. It looks nice, it's hella portable, being smaller than my palm, and it's blazing fast. I used this drive to edit off of so I could keep clutter off my computer. Essentially, I'm using this drive to store my whole Final Cut library off of. That's a big task. Not only is this drive fast, but it's also good looking and durable. It has a really nice turquoise matte finish, and it can also resist shock. Now, when I first got it and unboxed it, I found it much lighter than I thought it would be. At first, this appeared slightly cheap to me, but after a couple months of using it, it's the exact opposite. The one I purchased is 500 gigabytes, and that is definitely not a lot, especially if you're editing 4K video on a daily basis. But the 1 terabyte option was definitely out of my price range. It's like $350, and that's crazy. This one I believe was about $120, and that seemed a little bit more like it. This drive is no joke. It's truly top notch and nothing else. But what is a joke is the My Passport for Mac. Seriously, it's a big joke. Now, I do not at all means recommend this drive, especially for video editing. Just don't. Please, I made that mistake, unfortunately. Yeah, please. First off, this drive is not very fast with 72 megabyte per second read speeds and 65 megabyte per second write speeds. That's not very good even for hard drive standards. What I use this drive for mainly is transferring my video files from the a6300, and then I transfer the footage I want for my video into Final Cut Pro on my Samsung T5. So this drive is meant to store all of my 4K footage. Transferring 4K files is not that bad. It takes about 15 minutes to transfer 50 of them that are about 1 minute long. Not awful. I don't recommend this drive for video editing or video production, but it's totally fine for transferring documents, photos, and things like that. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Let's talk about something that's not related to video production. This is the JBL Clip. Now, I do like audio and speakers and stuff like that, and if you want a really small and portable Bluetooth speaker, this is a really great option. This speaker is small, really small, but it utilizes space very well, and JBL puts the biggest driver they can in this. The exterior is made from a rubberized plastic that's extremely durable. It could take a beating with no issue, and I've used this speaker in the rain with no problem. Now, a really big selling point of the speaker is the ability to connect it to Bluetooth, but also hook it up to a phone manually. The flexibility of the speaker can appeal to people who want Bluetooth or want to physically plug it in. The sound quality is good, especially for the size. If anything, it has decent highs and bass. Now this is the original JBL Clip. They now have the JBL Clip 3, so that's going to be an even better version of this one. I'll leave a link to the clip, as well as all the other products featured in this video, below the subscribe button. On to another different topic. Another everyday thing I carry in my bag is the Sony RX100 Mark III. So in my personal opinion, a camera is a must-have in a tech bag. Whether it's for photo or video, a camera can really come in handy. The RX100 Mark III has a 20.1 CMOS sensor with a maximum aperture of f1.8 with in-body stabilization and a Zeiss Various Sonar T lens with full 1080p video recording. 20 megapixels is good even at today's standards, and a maximum aperture of f1.8 is nice to have. The build quality is great, made completely out of metal, and I must admit that I've dropped it a couple times, but it's totally fine and it's remained intact. If you're going to buy this camera refurbished, I'd probably buy it for its photo capabilities instead of its video capabilities. But overall, I'll probably just try to save up for a Mark IV or Mark V because the Mark VI is so expensive. $1,200 expensive. Moving forward, in a tech bag, you gotta have a mouse. The one I personally have is the MX Anywhere 2 from Logitech. This mouse is very portable, it's comfortable, and it's light. I use it mostly for video editing on the go. In my hand, this mouse is a bit small, but this is the way it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be a big clunky mouse like a gaming mouse. After all, the main reason to buy this mouse is for its portability. Plus, the contoured top and the convex sides make the mouse rather comfortable to use. The dark-faced laser tracking provides smooth tracking on any surface, and the two programmable side buttons, though a bit small, are definitely functional. I use them for doing simple tasks like turning the volume up and down on my Mac, since the way the touch bar handles it is very janky. I also like the infinite scroll wheel, which when you spin it, basically becomes a fidget spinner of some sorts. Now like I said, I use this mouse for video editing on the go, and I think it's definitely the best option. I like that it has Bluetooth, I like that it's small, and I like the comfort. Now of course if you don't have a laptop, you should definitely get a gaming mouse or the MX Master. Between the two I'd probably choose a gaming mouse, but that's a whole nother video and a whole nother topic. But yeah, that's what's in my tech bag. It's very clean, simple, and minimalistic. Now the tech I use is constantly changing, so expect to see an updated what's in my tech bag video in the future. Anyway, please remember to click the subscribe button and hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Stay tuned for more crispy uploads. Peace.